Hello, everyone. We are live, and I'm back. welcome to Amy's Knit Lab. This is our weekly, but we took a break for 4 weeks. Podcast vlog from La Bien-Aimée headquarters here in Paris, France. My name is Aimee, and I am the owner and creative director of La Bien-Aimée. Welcome, and I'm joined here with my colleague.
Hi everyone, I'm Julia, and I work at La Bien-Aimée for the past 6 years. I help Aimee with this stuff.
So much stuff. So it's good to be back after a 4-week break. I kind of missed it. There were these times when I was traveling. I was like, can I do a live right now? But I was really trying to be in the moment. I was not on my phone very much. As you know, Julia manages our social media account, Instagram. And so she was taking care of everything while I was away so that I could truly work and disconnect and just kind of recharge over the last month while I was traveling in Asia. So if you're joining us, please leave us a comment in the chat. Say hi. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We would love to hear what you're making, knitting, crochet, sewing, anything.
How is your December going?
Exactly.
It's December already.
Look, the sun came out today. It comes out for like 5 minutes and then goes away. I was just complaining about how gray it was this morning. Yeah. Let's talk about our knitwear that we're wearing today. She's got knitwear and I've got crochet wear today. Julia, please tell us about this.
So this has been like ready for a while, but I haven't shown it or worn it. This was meant to be my Rhinebeck jacket, and it wasn't because it is so big, it didn't fit in my suitcase.
Also, she needed to save the real estate in her suitcase, to be fair, for the yarn. So.
Yes, my suitcase was already full without all my knitting and knitwear and yarn. So without further ado, I present my Crayola jacket. Oh,
let me sit back here. You stand up and just show everyone the glory that is your Crayola jacket. Oh my God, it's so adorable.
I know. I love it. I love the yarn. I love the color. I love
I love this. It. I love that you use neon yellow right here on the sleeve. It's so perfect.
And it is just one strand of Alix in base with some Alix in Sonsa. And it looks so good. It's just so that one strand makes all the difference.
It really does. Oh my God, these sleeves are so precious.
I know, the little frills. This is just double mohair. I had a leftover of Sansa and a leftover of peach. I mean,
did you use all stash yarn for this, right?
Yes, all stash yarn. Absolutely. I think I just had to buy a mini skein of buzz because I ran out. So this is a pattern called Crayola. It is from this beautiful magazine published by Amirisu. It is called Assemblage Volume 1. And the pattern Crayola is designed by Maria Jesus Camus. Let me find it for you. This is what this looks like.
Gorgeous.
In the magazine. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to make it.
Mm-hmm. We both gasped when we saw it. We were like, oh, look at this.
So if you guys want to find out all the yarn that I used in it, it's all on my Ravelry project page, and I will link to it. It's gonna be linked in the notes,
in the comments
under
below.
the episode. Yeah. But this was such an enjoyable knit. It's huge. It took a while, but it's big needles, lots of yarn held together. You just mix your yarns. I mean, it's everything I like.
It's just true color play in a project. Like you really can just take a bunch of strands and put them together to make a new color, and that's kind of what you did. I love it.
Yeah, and all the stuff all the yarn I used, it was all like I had like maybe not enough to make a whole sweater out of it. Like I had 3 skeins of merino sport in Sansa, and I was like, nah, that might not be enough for a sweater. I just put everything in there.
It's great. It's so great. I love it. It's kind of the same concept as my shawl here.
Exactly.
So I'm wearing my design Le Triangle that I designed last year for a time to remember. No, a Woolen Affair. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm getting all my events mixed up. I'm going to a time to remember, and we're going to talk about that.
Exactly.
So for a Woolen Affair, and I was inspired by the colors of the logo.
Yes.
Of a Woolen Affair here. and the makers that were at the first woolen affair. And so what I did is I went around and got yarn from all of the makers. So let's go through here. We have Farmer's Daughter, La Bien Aimée, we have Little Fox, we have Mayak, The Wandering Flock, and Sandra Yarn, and Brooklyn General Store's house yarn called Stella. The weights that I use for this range from sport to lace. So sport fingering lace, whenever I was using the lace yarns, I was holding them double. So you can see that the lace, which was from La Bien Aimée, was Alix, and it's marled and it looks really cool. I used a beautiful variegated color called Amy's Peaches and Dreams from Wandering Flock, and that often makes the very light portions of the shawl here. The darker colors come from Mayak and Sonder because they're so good at making those rich jewel tones.
Yeah.
And then obviously I loved Chez Candice from A Farmer's Daughter, this like coral color that she has. And she also, I think I also used her yellow, which I really liked to put next to my yellow. So this is a really special shawl. When people ask me about it, I say like I use stash yarn, but I mean, it really did have some meaning. I used different brands of yarns.
Yeah.
The goal of Le Triangle is that you can use your stash yarn. You can use anything ranging from sport to lace, and you need to remember that you need about 1,300 meters of yarn.
Yeah.
If you want to make it the size that I made mine.
Yeah.
And mine's pretty big. I like to wear it kind of ruched up here around my neck. This is kind of my favorite way of wearing it.
Yeah.
And when I was traveling in Asia, I had it on with me every day. And it was like the perfect little travel companion.
You could also do it with some leftovers. Like if you have a couple full skeins and lots of leftovers.
Totally.
It'd be fun.
Because you could just use like the leftovers for the rows. And then honestly, you can stop and change color in the middle of a row and crochet.
It's true.
Really easy
Definitely.
to do that.
Yeah. Or just make one row out of one color.
So so that's what we're wearing today.
Yes.
We were thinking about, so we are calling this Amy's Back Part 1.
Because we've been apart for a month. There's been lots going on, lots of knitting, lots of traveling.
Lots of things that happened.
We have so much to catch up on.
I brought a few things that I wanted to share. I think I'm just going to go right straight into it. I got some really special gifts while I was traveling. And I discovered some new yarn brands and things like that. So I want to just go ahead and talk about those really quick. While I was in Taipei, actually in Shanghai, I met up with Rochelle from Moondrake.
Yeah.
She was doing an event as well in Shanghai with my client Favorite Knitting. So Moondrake, this is her branding here, and she's based in the United States. And she gifted me a skein of her boucle yarn, which is so cute. It's really different than ours.
Yeah, it's really finely boucle.
Yeah, and it's got like she calls it tiny loops, which is so cute. And I just want to play with this and see what can happen.
Super good texture.
Yeah, the yardage is really good. It's 490 yards. So this will play really nicely with Helix, Felix, and Alix. Touch it. Feel how soft it is. So soft.
I love how tiny the loops are.
Yeah, I don't know if the camera will focus on that, but
it doesn't want to. It wants to focus on us.
So that was my first yarn acquisition, and obviously I love these colors. It goes from pink to yellow. Next, I went to a craft fair, which was unexpected. It was kind of like, think of like Création Savoir-Faire or something like that, but in Taipei. So next after Shanghai, I flew to Taipei to do events, and I happened to have a few days for tourism, and I was running around with my best friend, and we saw that this craft fair was happening. It's called Pop-Up Asia, and it's all Asian makers, handicraft makers.
Wow.
This place was huge, you guys. Like I only had 2 hours on my lunch break, and I was only able to do one of the buildings. There were like 4. So if I go back to Asia next year, I'm definitely going to carve out time to go to this craft fair. When I walked in, I immediately saw 2 booths from Korean makers, and I'll show you next week what I bought from them. I bought ceramics from them, and they were so beautiful, and it was really nice to talk with the Korean makers. It was so funny. We like spoke in our Konglish and our Korean English together, and it was really cute. And then as we moved along, I found a yarn maker. And of course we found yarn. I mean, come on. And
we're everywhere.
There are knitters everywhere, literally. The brand is called Shangdrock. This is their business card here. Ooh. I bought a beautiful 3-skein shawl kit that I ended up gifting to my really good friend Mari, because Mari is my Japanese friend who helped me so much while I was in Japan. So I wanted to gift her that because I knew that she would make some beautiful shawl, and they were her colors.
Hey, Mari.
But I was so excited to go to this booth and see this maker's yarn. She's actually paired up with another maker who does work with yaks in Tibet, I believe, or in Mongolia, and they make hats, like felted hats and scarves and beautiful ready-to-wear items. And obviously, I wanted to buy a hat, but I couldn't invest in that kind of a purchase because how would I carry it around with me? I didn't want to ruin it. But I did get their information, and we're going to include it down in the comments below. But I bought this beautiful little, it's like a little placemat, and I'm going to keep it on my desk.
Cute.
And this is like felted yak. Feel how soft that is. It is so soft. And it's embroidered with these like cutesy little yaks on it. It's so beautiful. And they gifted me this patch, which is apparently some kind of traditional paper patch that they do for some kind of celebration, but they went ahead and made it into a real patch. And I'm going to sew this on to my backpack. So the image on here is a yak, and then each of these images here in the corner represent something. So I was really kind of enchantée by this booth. And I didn't get to meet the dyer of the yarn because she happened to be on break when I went by, but I did meet her partner there, and we took a photo together, and it was really cute.
So interesting.
Yeah, so fun. That was a nice discovery for me at the fair. And then right across from the craft fair, as we were leaving, there was a toy fair. Okay, so if you don't know, okay, in Asia, toys are like for everyone, not just for children. Okay, they are for adults too. This was a fair for adults. All right, so like think like Labubu and things like that. And I got some of the greatest little blind boxes. I'm going to bring it in because I got them for myself and my kids. But we also discovered this new little toy from Pop Mart called the Hashi Poo Poo. And these are the Hashi Poo Poo gummy bear line.
So cute.
They smell like gummy bears. Mine smells like pineapple.
Mine is peach.
And mine's yellow and hers is pink.
Of course. And it was blind boxes, and we got our favorite colors.
So that was really perfect that this happened. But I have to say the toy passion in Asia is for real. And it's completely normalized.
I get it.
I'm so excited. I was so excited.
I get it. I love my Hachi Poo Poo.
I love it.
New family member. She sits on my desk, watching me while I work.
So that was a really fun discovery too, going to the toy fair. And so apparently the toy fair happens at the same time as the craft fair. So when I go to Taipei next year, I'm definitely going to these two fairs again. So
what an awesome thing to do.
Let me think. I did receive, so I traveled to 3 countries. I went from Shanghai, China to Taipei, Taiwan, and then on to Kyoto and Tokyo. And I had events in all of the cities. And each of the cities that I visited, I received lots of love and sometimes some really precious gifts.
Wow.
And when I arrived in Taiwan, to Taipei, I received this beautiful gift from a maker. She's a knitter, and she just really loves La Bien-Aimée, and she handmade this little box for me. But she made me stitch markers, which is a super amazing gift because I love getting handmade gifts. But she made, okay, let me see if I can hold this up so you can see. Hold on, the ones that are incredible are the ones from the yarn press. She made these little stitch markers. I don't know if you can see this.
Maybe if
we can
we
focus
hide
on
our
it.
faces.
There you go. This says Alix. And these are all made from the yarn labels of the yarns that she bought. So I've got the La Bien-Aimée logo on here. There we go. Actually, that works perfect, Julia.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what we
And we have a Felix, and we have all these little different versions of the LBA ones that she's pulled from the logos. And this is such a special gift for me. We had a really lovely moment. We hugged, and she was just so excited. And she was just saying that these are my favorite yarns. So she's got Felix and Alix and Helix in here.
Oh my gosh, I understand.
Yeah, really, really beautiful.
They're my favorites too. Oh, they're so cool.
They're so cool. So beautiful. So thank you so much. And I believe she watches my YouTube channel. So thank you for this beautiful gift. And I will always think of you when I'm using them. I mean, honestly, stitch markers is the best gift.
Yeah, definitely. You always need more stitch markers.
Aren't we always looking for stitch markers at some point? I'm always.
Definitely.
So that was a really special gift that I received. And I wanted to show this one here. So you guys probably recognize this little character right here. This is from Chihiro or Spirited Away.
Yeah.
And this is the character called No Face.
She's knitting.
And I think they are a they.
Oh.
Like in my mind, I'm like, is it a he or a she or a they? I think they're a they. They are knitting, which is so cute. And it has these two little things here. And I think this is for keeping your name stamp and a pen. And I've decided to put my darning needles in here. And then I keep my fountain pen in the back of this. And this sits on my desk. And this was a nice gift from a knitter named Mihoko from Tokyo. She knew that I loved Miyazaki films, and so she gave me this, and I will always think about her when I have this on my desk. Isn't that funny?
So fun.
I love that. And then when I went to Kyoto, I met an incredible maker. She gifted me her yarn, which is called Whip Whip Hooray. I mean, isn't that the cutest little name? So she gave me this beautiful skein of lace weight and all of these really cute little candy colors here. And then she told me her story about why she started her business. She said that she was inspired by my story and starting La Bien-Aimée, and seeing like me make a yarn company gave her courage to start a yarn company as well. And she really wanted to start this company because she wanted to be able to employ her son. Her son is handicapped and is unable to like really find a job, a regular job, but he's manual. He can do things with his hands, and so she taught herself how to dye yarn, and he helps her mom wind and tag and just do all these kinds of things for the yarn company. And he has a job, and she makes yarn. And look at these beautiful colors that she makes.
Amazing.
And she gifted these to me, and her brand is called Whip Whip Hooray. She's based in Japan, and her Instagram is whip. So whip, when I say, it's WIP underscore hooray.
Everything's gonna be
and we're gonna put all the details in there so you guys can go and check out her work. But I just think that is an amazing initiative that she took to start this company so that she could include her son with her in her work. I'm going to make another Le Triangle because I've been wanting to recrochet another version, and I think I'm going to use these as my base colors.
Yes.
And then just grab a couple other fun millennial colors from the millennial collection and make a really bright one. So thank you for this gift. Arigato gozaimasu. This is like such an amazing memory for me. I'm going to make it into a shawl, and then hopefully when I travel back to Asia next year, I will wear it.
Oh,
so yeah.
Beautiful.
So that was some of the really touching gifts that I received on this trip. It's really incredible to go to Asia because I really feel the love.
Yeah.
It's really sweet.
And I love when you come back, you have all these stories to share and these new makers to discover, and
so much fun.
And you have all these ideas for new patterns to knit because you discover all these patterns when you visit the shops that you visit there.
I mean, there's so much to say, but I'm going to save all that for the next issue, the next episode, because I have so much inspiration.
Yes.
And I'm going to bring some stuff that we can talk about it. But I also don't want to forget that I did receive from Amirisu, who was my host, their newest edition of Assemblage.
Yes.
Which Assemblage 1 was incredible. Assemblage Crayola 2 is amazing. Like,
amazing.
Like literally I was paging through this going like, I want to make that one. I want to make that one. I want to make that one. So as they always do, Amirisu is so good at curating really wearable, beautiful pieces. And so we're going to be getting this in our online store.
Yes, we've ordered it already. It's going to come. I don't know if it's coming before we close for Christmas, but there's definitely this little sweater with the sleeves like this.
Is it this one?
No.
Okay, but this one I want to talk about because this one's incredible. So I met this designer at Knit Night one evening at Amirisu in Tokyo. And it's a brioche shrug. First of all, it's a shrug, which I'm like so excited to wear this. And it is completely reversible.
Yeah, brioche to color brioche.
And I just thought that it was such a great concept. And it's so simple. That's just a simple I-cord all the way around the edge, which gives it a nice, clean look. And I'm really excited. I want to make this.
All shaped with brioche increases.
Exactly.
It's incredible.
Exactly. And it's not hard. I don't think this will be very hard to knit at all. So I really want to try to start this.
Brioche is not hard. As long as you know how to increase and how to decrease, you're set.
Look at those increases on that sleeve right there. It's so organic and beautiful. So I'm very excited. This has always been, every time a new Amirisu publication comes out, I always discover new designers, and I want to make this. So I definitely want to make this one. I mean, look at this.
Super chic.
I just want this in my wardrobe.
Yeah, I know. Chic
So,
and at the same time just warm, and you know, brioche has that great like
absolutely
smushy texture.
Anyways, everything is super beautiful. So
Beautiful.
Assemblage 2 will be coming to our website very soon.
We'll post
Definitely
about it.
check it out.
Yeah.
And lastly, so my events in Kyoto were really interesting because there were a lot of international visitors, international makers that came. There was a woman from the United States who I met. There was a woman who came from China. And then there was a woman from Iceland. And I was like, wow. And it was so cool. And the thing is that we know each other because I have purchased stationery from her website.
What?
She owns a stationery shop in Reykjavik. So technically speaking, my best friend Stephanie purchased stationery from her website. We were searching for these specific traveler notebook covers, the diner ones. And Stephanie tracked them down that this woman in Iceland on her shop had 2 left. So Stephanie purchased them, and the woman like really loved that we had purchased, and she had told me that it was her first international shipment. And that was so exciting.
Incredible.
And she happens to have ties with Japan.
Yeah.
I think her partner comes to work in Kyoto part of the year, so she travels. And she happened to be traveling in Kyoto when I was doing my events.
Amazing.
So she came to meet me, and she gifted me her tote bag. So this cute little tote bag with a cat on it, which obviously I love. And the name of her shop on the back is called Nakano. Nakano. So you guys can go check out her website. We're going to put the link in there. If you're a stationery lover, her shop is so well curated. She's got really, really cute stuff. And we're hashing a plan for me to go visit her in Iceland because I am dying to go to Iceland. And she was like, please come, please come.
I'm going with you.
Okay. We're going to Iceland, guys.
No ifs or buts about it. Julia's going. Iceland, check. Stationery, check.
I mean, it checks all my boxes here. Like I need to, and I want to go get some Lopi yarn and make myself a Lopi. It's going to be so amazing.
Go to the lagoon and do the mask and
everything. I want to go hiking. I want to go, yes, everything. So that's just a little preview of some of the cutesy stuff that I received on my trip. I did work a little bit. I did work a lot. I had lots and lots of events, and in between times I started a new design. You guys, I'm so excited.
Let's get to it.
But before we talk about it, before I left, we released Patchwork.
Yes, we certainly did.
Oh, here I have the original Patchwork here.
Actually, the last episode we were both knitting Patchwork.
Yes. So Patchwork was on my brain while I was traveling. I made this, and then Julia, while I was away,
I finished this. I had started it. We showed this when it was a whip. On our last episode a month ago.
I'm obsessed. It's so good, Julia.
I love it so much. So I went up a couple needle sizes because I was afraid my gauge would be too tight.
Mm-hmm.
But clearly my gauge has loosened because instead of squares, I have rectangles.
Technically speaking, they're all rectangles.
Yeah.
Because knit stitches are not square. They're actually little rectangles. But I think it's amazing.
I love it. I loved everything about making this. I started it just before Rhinebeck, and as soon as I got back, I knit on this obsessively. Like,
look at her wrong side, you guys. Her weaving and the ends are perfect.
I would go home after work and knit. Like
there's something, you get it now, right? This is why I like knitting in Tarja. It just does something to my brain, and it just makes me want to keep going and keep going and keep going.
Because so this is the first half is where you're increasing, and all your rows are just intarsia. And so every time you start a row, you're like, well, I'm just gonna finish this. It's just a few rows. Everything is set up, and then you're like, oh, on the next row, I could put this color and this color next to each other. It is so motivating. And then when you're decreasing, it's motivating because you have less and less stitches.
Yes.
More and more of the MC.
Yeah.
I had the best.
I feel like you finished that really, really quickly.
Yeah, I think it took me a bit over 2 weeks.
That's great. It's amazing.
Yeah, because I started it before going to Rhinebeck, so I didn't take it with me. And then,
It's incredible.
Love, 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 love. I've been wearing this every day. You know, as soon as I finished it, I brought it to work so we could photograph it and stuff. And then the first day I wore it on my way home. I took the tram, one stop in. I had it around my neck with my coat over it and stuff. This lady talked to me and was like, what do you have around your neck? That's so beautiful. She wasn't a knitter or anything, but she was like, oh, I can see the little colorful squares and stuff. Like, one stop in.
You know, it's really beautiful when a non-knitter comes up to you and says, hey, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
It happens all the time when I'm wearing my sweaters in LBA.
Yeah.
And that's incredible.
Yeah.
So
nice. Anyway, obsessed. So guess what? This bundle is coming. Our bundles are ready. Let me see. I brought everything here.
We are making kits, guys. And there's going to be lots and lots of really fun bespoke kits.
Yeah. So my version is coming to the website this Friday at 4 p.m. That's when we do our releases, our updates. So the kits to make my patchwork are ready and going online this Friday. We also have kits for your confetti version.
So the confetti version is in progress and working, but I was able to calculate the amount of yarn that we need for this one.
Yes, because we're using the same number of cc's as your original one.
Absolutely.
So we have our kits are ready as well to go for this confetti version.
And this one feels like a blanket like that I grew up with at my grandma's house. I just love how it feels. It's so soft. It's just so cozy. I cannot wait to finish this one.
Yeah.
I have a feeling this one will be a really fun one to knit during Christmas break when I'm just sitting around with family.
Yeah, definitely.
So before I left for Asia, all of this was happening. We were preparing patchwork bundles and patchwork kits. We were talking about all this stuff. And so I had patchwork in my mind. And I'm going to be attending an event at the end of January called A Time to Remember. So this is a new event that started last year that's put on by Mayak, Paola from Mayak, and she's hosting it in Greenwich Village. So it's a small event. So this is nothing to do with Vogue or anything like that, but it is happening at the same time as Vogue. So you can go to Vogue and you can attend A Time to Remember. And I'll be there with Catherine from Brooklyn General Store selling my yarns. And I thought it would be fun to make a design using some of Catherine's yarn, which is Stella. This is a beautiful blend of merino, romney, and cormo.
Yeah.
So it's like so squish, beautiful squish factor. It's a fingering weight. And I am mixing it with my Soyeux base, which is my mohair silk base.
Soyeux minis.
And we just launched our Soyeux minis. So these are the 4 colors I'm using here. Julia has them in hank form. So it's a good quantity of yarn. It is actually half of our 50-gram skein of Soyeux. So these are 25 grams. What's the yardage on that?
210 meters, 230 yards.
Yes. When she first wound these, I looked at Julia. I go, "Are you sure you didn't wind full skeins of mohair? Because there is a lot of mohair.
There's lots. Here. Yeah, definitely.
Yes. And I decided to do a variation of patchwork, but it's going to be different because it's not going to fade out. It's going to be a complete patchwork all the way from tip to tip. And it looks like this. And I love it. It's so much fun and so addicting to knit. I am carrying the Stella, the undyed base of Stella, all the way across the back and just marling with the mohair silk. And oh my God, on screen, it looks so cool.
So cool.
So cool. And so this is going to be coming out at the end of January.
You know, this reminds me of Mount Stripes, but Mount Squares.
It's Mount Squares. Maybe I'll call it that.
No,
I'm still trying to find a name for this pattern. So, hey, let's play a game. If you have an idea for a name when you see this, what does this make you think of? Throw your guess or your suggestion.
Yes,
into
please.
The comment. We could call it marled squares, but that's so literal.
Yes, it's a little bit on the nose.
So what does this remind you of? If you want to play a game, I will pick a winner.
Yes.
If I find a name in the comments, and I will send you a bundle for this. So let's play, everyone. What would you call this? Throw out a name. And I have to say that I really like one-word names.
Yes.
One-word names for my designs is where I'm at. So what does this make you think of? Anyway, so this is the wrong side. So don't be scared of this. This is like, there's really not that much to weave in. I only have to weave in just the mohair portion. And as I'm knitting along, I'm just pulling off an arm's length worth. What can I sew here? An arm's length worth of mohair silk. And I just let it hang down as I knit. It doesn't get tangled.
No.
People were watching me knit it through Asia and they were like, oh, your yarn doesn't get tangled. No, it does not. It looks intimidating. Like when I take it out, they're all like, oh my God, but this is so easy to manage. And I've made a little friend. Where's my little yarn donut? So as I'm knitting, if you follow us for a long time, you know that I've talked about the yarn donut. So I have a little friend now. So this is all from the little mohair silk fibers that I've been using. And I've just been carrying along this little yarn donut right here.
That would drive me crazy.
It's a mixture of all the colors, actually. It's kind of a cool color.
It is.
It is really cool. And I'm going to see how big it gets. So let's all, we'll keep tabs on the yarn donut here, okay? So that's what I was working on while I was in Asia.
It looks super cool.
Yeah, I'm really, really excited. I work on it a little bit every night. I'm hoping to probably double the size here because I think I have so much yarn here.
Yeah.
Yeah. See how far we can go.
Yeah, definitely. So this is a new pattern you're working on, hoping to release it in January 2026. Yes. Stay tuned because that's going to come up fast.
It is coming up fast. That's like tomorrow already.
Definitely tomorrow. While you were making this, I was making this.
I love it.
I think I showed it last time. I don't remember.
It was on the needles though.
Definitely. Yeah. So it's not blocked yet because I just finished it and I thought I would show it before I block it.
It's incredible.
It's a simple, I used the bandana pattern, the bandana basic recipe. And I did 2 rows of knitting party in merino singles and 2 rows of knitting party in kumo. So it's the same color and it's not held together. I did stripes.
If you can see them, you can really see them. You can see the stripes. Yeah.
En fait, it looks super, I don't know, it just looks slightly textured. It's really light as well. I was hoping to make this as big as I could, but I completely ran out of steam. So I used about 100 grams of yarn in all in this one. But still, it's a.
Do you remember
really
how much was
size.
left of each of these?
Yes, I have about 30 grams of the singles left and about 10 or 15 grams of the kumo.
Okay, that's
left.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm so excited. I think I'm going to definitely wear this when I go to New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really light, but it's really warm and soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's a really good little, basic shawl. It's not too big.
It's not too little either.
Yeah.
It's a good size.
Yeah,
and I think that when you block it, it's going to really take shape.
Definitely, because you can see that the point
and
here.
It matches your hashi poo-poo. Look at that. It's perfect.
Yeah, I think it really puts forward the beautiful color. Love it. I finished it. I'm super happy. I have 2 FOs. That's like unheard of for me.
It's amazing.
Absolutely unheard
Very productive.
of. Very productive. Knitting.
Love it. All right. What else do we have to show here?
Oh, lots of whips.
Yes, I have this whip too. Okay.
Definitely.
Is it the same?
Yes.
Okay. So as you know, like we launched a few months ago a ranunculus knit along. So relaxed, guys. There's like really no deadline for this. Anybody can join. You can join today if you want to.
Exactly. Yeah. There's no hashtag.
No hashtag. No nothing. We're just doing it together.
Just knitting a ranunculus in Gille. But you can knit a ranunculus or, but we're both using Gille and 2 of our colleagues are also doing the same. We are using our favorite colors. For you, it's Yellow Brick Road. For me, it's Sari. And I mean, we're not the first people to knit ranunculus. It's not our first ranunculus either.
I'm actually like, I didn't jump on the ranunculus wagon back in the day when it came out. When it came out, I just had fun watching everyone knit it. And I was like, oh, I'll get around to it. And then I met Midori. And then I saw all of her ranunculuses. ranunculi, and whatever. I don't know what the term is, but anyways, I saw all of her ranunculi, and I was so inspired because she uses the same gauge across all of these different yarn weights, and it really changes the aspect of the sweater.
I know.
And one of my favorite samples of hers was her Gille one
Me
that
too.
she had in the trunk show.
Same.
So I knew I needed to make
Yeah.
one. So I'm at the point where I'm almost done. I mean,
Oh
like
my
here's the
gosh,
body.
yes.
And I was thinking
You're
short
so
sleeve
far.
because
Yeah.
when I tried it on, my friends were like, "Oh my god, it's
Looks
so
super
cute
with short sleeves
with
as well.
short
I know.
sleeves." So I think I might actually not put the sleeves on. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do want to wear it in the wintertime though, so you do need some sleeves. So I'll see. But I'm almost done with the body.
Yeah, I mean, now that you have what, 15 centimeters already,
Yeah.
I'd say facile.
Yeah.
So you don't have far to go to
No, I
finish the
don't.
body.
I don't. And I have, this is my third skein that I'm knitting with, and
Yeah.
I have a fourth one that I haven't wound yet. So I'm going to see where it takes me. I might just need this.
Yeah.
And be done with it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we'll see. How about you? Where are you?
Alors, I just separated this weekend the body and sleeves, so I'm definitely not as far as you. I have, I'd say, just not even an inch under the sleeves. But yeah, I was busy knitting all my shawls. But now I'm done. I can just go round and round and round on the body. So my goal, I'm setting myself a goal. This will be done by the end of 2025. So yeah, it's gonna be my knitting project for December.
Yeah.
It's very doable. I'm on my second skein. And I still have 2 more skeins of Gille. And I want to make this not too short and long sleeves.
Okay.
And I'm also doing A-line increases. Oh, that's the coffee machine.
That's the tea kettle.
Oh, tea kettle. I'm also making A-line increases under the.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, because my first ranunculus came out a bit too straight for my liking. I forgot to do shaping, which I usually do.
Yeah.
So I decided on this one, I'm going to exaggerate the shaping a little bit to see if I like it. Because the Gille does have that structure.
It does.
Right?
It
so
does.
it's not going to be all, ugh,
yeah.
You know?
That's exciting.
Yeah. So I haven't decided yet how often I'm going to place my increases. But I think pretty often, because I think it would be fun to do a bit of a balloon shape on the body or something. I don't know. I'm going to experiment.
I love that.
And then the pattern has some really cool shaping for the sleeves as well.
Yeah.
Like there's several different options.
See, this is where I wanted to play with the sleeves because I might do something fun. Yeah.
Midori really has like all the different options in her patterns.
Yeah.
Her patterns are super long because there's so many ways you can.
I have to say, I used to be intimidated by her patterns, being like,
too.
why are there so many pages? But then
once there's all these options.
I know. Once you take the time to read it and then actually seeing her trunk show really sealed it in for me. I was just like, okay, I get it now.
Me too.
I get it now. And I just love how generous she is with all the techniques that she offers in her patterns and things like that. So if you've never knit anything by Midori Hirose, please try it. I mean, she also does video tutorials. Everything is super well explained. I love the way she explains the German short rows in this pattern. For if
you have like a schematic and everything.
We have a new knitter. So like Tovan, who was knitting it, she had never done those before. And
she finished hers before any of us even finished our yokes.
Exactly. She said just from the pattern, she was able to understand how to do it. So. Oh, somebody's calling me. Sorry, I'm busy.
So we are both working on our ranunculi and just having so much fun. Gille is just
such a dream. Such a dream. So this is on our website now. So if you want to make yourself a sweater in Gille, go check it out.
We've been trying to keep it in stock in all the colors. We have these really beautiful photos that we've been posting and stuff. Like we're just having fun with our ranunculus.
Yes, go check out our Instagram. We had some really beautiful shots of our whips shot by our team downstairs. So
I'm not done posting them, but So anyway, that's our whips in Gille. I also wanted to share something else. I have another little whip, and it's my little teeny tiny.
Cute.
Guess what yarn this is?
I didn't know you started that.
Because So this is my hat that I finished last winter.
I love this.
This is the Oslo hat by Petite Knit, and I made this one out of Amy's Peaches and Dream from the Wandering Flock. Guess what? We just received our restock.
Oh, I need to go get. I have to go get some because I don't have any in my stash.
Yes, we were sold out for a little while.
Yes.
I think we had a couple skeins of mohair left, but none of the fingering and none of the baby paca. It just came back. Like we literally received our order Monday.
Oh my gosh, I have to run downstairs after this.
So I wanted to share this because this is like just such a work of art.
Yes.
We've had it for about 2 years and it's still like, we're gonna keep ordering it. It's such a good
take
color.
the ball band off. I want to show them.
Yes,
So
you're
this,
right.
the story of this is that I was visiting Geraldine and I asked her if she would make a custom color for me so that I could sell it at my pop-up shop. And when we were working together, I mean, we just made this together. Like it was incredible. And Marie went to the dye pots and she whipped it out and it was just perfect. And it is called Amy's Peaches and Dreams.
Yeah.
So this is an exclusive color that we're the only ones allowed to sell that come from Wandering Flock. And I just love this.
Yeah.
Is this your design?
Yes, it's my knit. So yeah, last year I made Oslo hat by Petite Knit out of one skein of singles and one skein of mohair. And I had just a little bit of yarn left over because this is a big hat. Like it's a lot of knitting and it uses a lot of yarn, but it is so good. I've been wearing this nonstop. Like
it's so good.
Look at this.
She looks good in hats. I look silly.
I love knitting hats.
But I do need knits.
Yes.
Mm.
And when you only have a little bit, like because you really need almost no yarn to make mitts. And so I'm making.
Is this the leftovers from your hat?
Yeah, these are the leftovers from my hat. I don't have a lot of singles left, but I'm gonna have enough to make 2 pairs, I think.
Look at the pooling on this. I am just obsessed with this.
I know.
So I'm gonna go downstairs and just get full skeins for myself, and I want to make them come down to here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just do a little bit of ribbing because I don't need too much.
Oh
but I love having like a little set. Like if I make a hat and I have a bit of leftovers, I'm gonna make myself a pair of matching
Where can we
mitts.
get this pattern?
Nowhere. It's in my brain.
Are you gonna tell me how to do it?
Sure.
Okay.
I wrote it down already.
Okay.
I could just put it on the blog.
She should put it on the blog, right? You guys.
What do you guys think? It's just really simple mitts.
Yeah.
Singles and mohair.
I think you should put it on the blog. I want to make this. I want to make it.
Sure.
Perfect. Okay. So cool. I didn't know you were working on that.
I just wanted to show you guys like how cool this yarn is. Like, and for me, winter is really like hat season.
Yeah.
Hat and mid season.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Adorbs.
So we just received our restock of the Wandering Flock. We have Amy's Peaches and Dreams. We have several colors of fingering singles and mohair silk, including, wait for it. I'm being Barney Stinson. Wait for it. This new color.
Oh my God. It's amazing. I've seen this knit up in a sweater and I was like, ah. So
yeah.
I don't know how the girls do this at the Wandering Flock, but Geraldine, Marie, you guys, mind blown. This is such a fun color.
It's called Fête.
Amazing.
Which means fiesta in French, and it truly, truly is. So, haven't even had time to post about it on Instagram or anything, but we are gonna be posting about it. It's a new color by the Wandering Flock. They released this a couple months ago, I think. And we just received it on singles and mohair.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Obsessed.
I need to go downstairs and get mine too before it goes.
Imagine making a hat.
Yeah, maybe I'll do my mitts in this.
Yes, so bright, so fun.
Oh, so good.
A hat in this would just be like cheerfulness and
love
winter.
it, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
All right, so this is all on our online store now.
Yes.
All right, so if you guys are wanting to pick up some Wandering Flock, go get it.
Yep.
Go get it.
It's online since this morning, so literally just hit the online shop.
Amazing.
Voila.
All right, so we've talked through everything. We've already been online for about 44 minutes already.
We had lots to catch up on. Huh?
I have to cut things short today because I have to go pick up my cat. So Chandler, one of the kittens, went
is it
to
Chanandler Bong?
when she's misbehaving. We call her Chanandler. but she's Chandler, named after Chandler. And she went to the vet today to get fixed. And so I need to go pick her up now. I think she's done.
Oh,
I'm gonna go home and get her all tucked in at home with my brother and his girlfriend, and they're gonna watch her while she convalesces at home. So I have to let you go to go pick up my kitten. I'll give you a kitten update next week.
yes. We'll have more stuff to talk about next week, and
Yeah.
we'll definitely be back next week.
Absolutely. And it'll be Amy's back part 2. Because there's just so much
Still
to talk
catching
about.
up.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about making some like side vlogs because I took so many pictures and videos and stuff from my travels, and it would be really fun to share.
Definitely.
So, yeah, because Asia's a really magical place.
Oh my gosh, yes, so much inspiration.
Yep. All right, everyone, have a great week. We'll see you next week. Bye. End. Where's the stream? End stream. Goodbye.